bee therapy.
Yeah.
Speak to me about that. You enter a room and then you are stung by bees and then you leave.
Yeah.
And then
You go.
talk to us about, and then you go. Will you be okay? And then won't you be? You've seen those videos and people are swollen.
Yeah, yeah.
You've mentioned about issues of menstrual cramps and maybe early stages of endo. So how does that work? You have something also extracted as a syrup, or someone comes and then you.
Yeah.
And how much is too much?
We actually do the sting itself. The sting. There's a dosage for every person, but we must test if you have an allergy. One beehive is 5,000 Kenya shillings. The beehive targets 12 to 15 kg of honey per harvest. In Kenya, we harvest twice per year. So if you harvest twice, let's take on the minimum side 12 kg times 2, that's 24 kg. Even if you sell your honey at 500 shillings, wholesale price, that's 12,000 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
1 year. So already is doubled your
money. Welcome everybody, how are you doing? It's your girl Sue Senge, the girl with the golden voice, but you can call me the girl with the plan. Welcome to another exciting episode of Bees and Banter. You know, last week it was quite interesting and I've been seeing some of your comments. Also the episode with Dr. Kaliwa Green was actually so good and you guys have been engaging with us. We are really grateful. So today on this episode, ukiangalia mezoea set yenye niko natembea tu huku, niko Kilimani, niko Karen, niko wapi. Leo nimekuja ground. And of course you hear people talking about honey. Umeshai kwa barabara unatembea ukapatana na Masai na ndoo. Ati anauza asali. Hiyo asali yake haujui imetoka wapi, lakini anakuambia ni legit. But today I've come to the home and the HQ of legit honey and all things honey and value addition and all these things. If you want even things, hair products, shower gels, I'm shocked. If you want dawa, unajua umezoea ile dawa yako kali, lakini you can get something so sweet here, but it's also soothing and helps you. I am seated with the founder of Bellafam Africa, Mr. Steve. Steve, thank you so much for inviting us here.
Correct.
And this is such a beautiful space. I was just telling you the way on our way here, tulikuwa tunasema we need to work hard. We also get property here because there's so greenery. We're used to chaos. Urban life, chaos. Ukikaa hivi unasikia mwingine na shout pale akiuza dawa ya mende. Uko hivi unasikia makanga anasema tao tuende. Na wewe hutaki kuenda. You just want peace, but there's no peace.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Maybe you could just give us now a proper intro of who you are and what is Bellafam Africa.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sue. And this is Steve Kaboyo, Bellafam Africa. And we are located here in Thika Greens, just Thika Kandara Road. I also came from city life. I started Bellafam at Development House, opposite Afya Center.
Yeah.
But around 2020, this street matatu za Ukambani hapa nyuma, kidogo za Kisii zikakuja hapo between Afya Center and Development House. Pande ya mbele matatu za Rongai sijui 10 circles.
And then Rongai, they are so notorious noisy, of nganyas.
Yeah, they call them nganyas.
Nganyas, yeah.
So when I left Nairobi, because they told Ma3.
Ma3. Yes, I need Nganya culture.
Nganya culture. So we actually tried a few reporting at City Hall. Hey, tukona hapana, no response. I mean, we are the people whom are a bit easier for us to move out. So I came this place, and also the other factor that I really considered to come to this place was I needed a real location where I could place my hives. So that as you come, you can see now bees all over.
Yeah.
They are behind us, they are up here.
They're in your office.
They're already in my
office. You are touching them, my God.
Yeah, playing with the bees. They are very, very beautiful creatures, yeah?
They are, but from a distance, because those things can be dangerous.
So the bee is the only insect that we consume its products. Because there is no any other insect that produces anything apart from their own bodies, like grasshoppers, where people eat grasshoppers. But the bee is the only thing that works for human nourishment, as well as its own nourishment. So I ventured into beekeeping back in 2018. And my other background before that, I was a practicing civil engineer. So I saw an opportunity in beekeeping simply out of I say it's an accident, because initially I'd started with dairy. Then I was a bit messed up by the labor,
Oh, yeah.
the labor factor, which actually to me, the capital is not as I can gauge on the 4 factors of production: capital, labor, then is land, then is product. To me, product is 50%, labor is 30%, capital is 10%, and land is 10%. Because you can start with lease, you can start with a family property.
Yeah.
So I had ignored that labor factor, so it brought everything down. So I wanted a venture where I could actually do, when I was still in employment, I could still run. And after thinking the dairy could do, I saw like it was more intense than I actually thought.
Yeah.
So I said, now, okay, fine, let me do tree farming. So
Yeah.
I ventured into tree farming, but this time it was avocado, because you couldn't wait for tree for timber 8 years. Then after timber, then you wait another 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
So that cycle, I saw it's not really worth it. So I saw an opportunity in avocado, so which within 3-4 years, 3-4 years, they've already started harvesting. Then it will last around 20 to 30 years, depending on how great care you are taking them. So after I did that, I saw one Sunday morning, I saw the bees on the avocado flowers. So also now that it hit me like, oh, so these are bees pollinating. But they do bees require a lot of human capital? No. Does it require a lot of attention, veterinary, sijui chakula, sijui water and feeding and structures? I said no.
No.
So
Yeah.
alongside the avocado, now I did the beekeeping.
Beekeeping, yes.
So with that, now I saw now this is an opportunity. So I went back to school. I started with the certificate. I practiced with the certificate in beekeeping. Then I enrolled for a diploma in what you call apitherapy. So that one I did it in Romania. So I had to fly out, get my diploma. Then I came back and I now set up this location, because now in that you actually realize the bees give us 9 products. So many people know about honey.
Honey, yes.
So, and then the very same honey, people, they only use it for spreads and
For maybe
direct.
dawa or yes.
Honey has got so a million applications. Besides now the oral, we have honey on the face. We apply honey on the face once a week for you to have very nice skin.
Yeah.
That is before we get the uses. In Bellafam, we classify honey based on the source. Let's start there. You've mentioned the Maasais.
Yeah.
What happens is that in Bellafam, through the knowledge in apitherapy, we do not mix honeys. So if we get honey from a certain region, we try to know what tree is dominant there. Let's say, for example, in an acacia region. So if the dominant species, pollen species from the trees is acacia, then it becomes acacia honey. If it's in a mangrove zone, that's become mangrove honey. If it is in a mixed vegetation like where we are, we have coffee, we have bananas, we have the wild trees, we have the grasses, we have the macadamias, we have all these kind of trees around us.
Yeah.
That becomes forest honey, because there is no dominant species of So once we get that, once we classify the honey, now the usages of honey now correspond to the tree source. If, let's say, for example, the forest honey has got a high glycemic index, the sugars are a bit high. because now it has fruit trees like orchard. So that one we use it. It has so with more sugars, with more minerals, it becomes a bit darker.
Yeah.
So the darker, the better because of the mineral content. So that one now we use for energy. We give that for energy purposes. We use it now to do the cough syrups because it has more minerals. So it has more value, more benefits in terms of nutritional value. Then we go like to honey, like the acacia honey. The acacia, because it's from one tree species, is a wilderness tree. So you can imagine the concentration of honey of sugars is a bit low. So it is the sugar index is a bit lower,
Yeah.
than the forest one. So for that one, we now give to special patients who don't require high sugar. So for aged people, we recommend that one because they also don't need a lot of energy, but they require the other benefits that the honey is offering. So we've got the mangrove honey, which has got some salt. It's a bit salty, kidogo. It's a bit running. Now that one, we have got the patients that we give that kind of honey. So we give honey for treatment of conditions. We give honey for beauty purposes. We use honey for energy intake, for remedies. And we also use honey for wound treatment. So it has those and many other uses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also for meat preservation, it was traditional to Kikuyu to preserve excess meat in honey.
Yeah.
And it was it was a very serious delicacy.
Yeah.
Very, very cultural. And it was also given to served to a guest, a very serious guest.
Yeah.
So
It's almost like nyama ya wageni.
hiyo sasa inaitangwa
Chakula ya wageni.
rokori. So rokori was given to a special visitor. So kuna maona ya ni nyama ka ni rokori. Because now rokori was special than nyama. There is nyama in honey. So it has those kind of uses.
Now, there's the first of all, let me tell you a story how I went to a supermarket to get some honey. I won't mention the brand, but it's a brand it's almost like dominant in Kenya. I stayed with the honey kidogo and it started crystallizing. So how would you be able to differentiate between pure honey, like the one you're saying, the one that's here? And I feel like Rakim will put on the screens and just show people, how do you differentiate between pure honey that doesn't have a lot of syrups and all these things that unaenda unadhani hao walichukua sukari wakadilute ikiwa mingi wakaniambia ni honey. So how do you differentiate?
I'll answer on two accounts. I'll answer on adulteration and I will answer on crystallization. Let me start with adulteration. Adulteration is where now people use the name of honey, but in real sense, it's a cocktail.
No, yes.
So it's a cocktail of whatever they use, the sugar, molasses, the golden syrup, whatever they do. It is, some people have really perfected the art of adulteration. And it's a global phenomenon. It's the number 3 product most adulterated globally. The number 1 product is the car fuel, the fossil fuel.
Yes.
Number 2 product adulterated globally is milk. Then number 3 is honey. So we are not talking about something that you can easily discern, especially somebody on scales, on such levels. So people usually see the adulteration as crystallization. It could crystallize, but crystallization is a natural phenomenon of honey. So once you take your brand, once you take your honey, people really ignore the sense of smell. The first thing should be the smell. Because ukinamisha mkebe hivi or the bubble is going up, it behaves that way. Anything that is dense will behave that way.
Yeah.
Number 2, sijui na mtu anaeka kwa maji, sijui katike. All those things are very, I can say they are the street version of confirmation. Some take sijui kiberiti matchstick, put it in honey, ikiwasha. Utapata the matchstick test, if the honey has high moisture content, haiko imefika 20, less than 20%, that moisture is the one that will make the kiberiti not to go to light. But ikikuwa ni less than that, the sugar syrup is usually 14%, so it will still ignite. So you must understand that the only sure way ya ku test the honey if it is adulterated is a lab test. Is a lab test. That is the very scientific way. The other way I usually do is fungua the honey, smell. Do not have anything in mind, because if you smell with sugar in mind, utasikia the harufu. Yes. But naturally you know the smell of flowers. So you should smell flowers. So you should understand if it is from this region, then it's supposed to have some coffee element, some wild flower element. If it is from avocado region, you're supposed to, that kind of thing. So you're supposed to be like a honey tester. Yes. For you to understand clearly. Yeah. But now for people who are not able to discern those, it's only better to do with a trusted brand. Yes. That you are very certain that the issue of adulteration cannot be able to be tolerated. So the issue of crystallization, sugar crystallizes, honey crystallizes, simply because it's a complex sugar and it needs to remain stable at various temperatures. Just like ice melts at 0, becomes water, evaporates at 100. So all those various forms of stability of honey, it is liquid at a certain temperature, at high temperature. At cool temperature, some, not all, they have a high tendency of crystallization. So the lower the water content, the higher the rate of crystallization inside the honey. So it borders between 20 and 21% moisture content. It will crystallize, but it will take a bit more, much more longer time. Then, when pure honey crystallizes, the entire of it crystallizes. Because if it is one from if it's homogeneous material, but if it is heterogeneous, kuna sali, kuna sugar, kuna nini, they crystallize at different temperatures. So utapata imejigawa. So part is crystallized and part is not crystallized. And because honey is the dense one, it tends to sink. So anything that is not honey, those crystals, it will float above honey, so it will clearly separate itself. Yeah.
How are you dealing with such competition where mtu akiona American anasema hii American 1600 and it's like a small tube like this? Do I buy just because it's American? And how do you deal with that, especially for you who's here and you're producing from here in Kenya?
Now, we actually cannot ascertain. Because I can write Kitui honey, I can write Muranga honey, I can write anything. Yeah. But we actually don't know the source. Yeah. And you can, you're not limited to marketing as Australian honey, Manuka, American, such American. But what are you up to? The first question you should ask yourself when you go or you order honey. What am I targeting? Am I targeting the spreads for the bread? Am I targeting for health? Am I targeting for chest? Am I targeting for skin? Am I targeting for my diabetic parent? What exactly are you targeting honey for? So the moment you clearly know, I want honey, my kids are having a cough, you will be very specific on the kind of honey you want. So if you say, I want honey for cough, and somebody tells you, oh, Kitui honey is good for cough, sijui Muranga honey is good for... What is Muranga honey on the international classification of honey? Because honey you're supposed to classify based on plant source. So the moment you classify on plant source, somebody is able to match. Like we matched the eucalyptus honey for chest conditions. We match the forest honey for skin and immunity. Somebody targeting those kind of things. Somebody wants honey, but they don't want the spike in sugar levels. So we recommend the other type of honey. Somebody wants honey, they They have some skin conditions, gynecological conditions. So you must match honey to be specific. So that kind of information. Actually, I thank you, like Sue, because through your platform, at least even if a few, like 10,000 people are able to know, they are going to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you must match honey to the need. The moment you're on that, you will see the wonders of honey.
Yeah.
You will see the wonders of honey. And then the other thing is, how do you use the honey? I see people, you boil water, put your ginger. When the water is still at 90 degrees Celsius, you add honey.
Yeah. It's
You're
gone.
only left with the sweetening bit, because honey has enzymes, and enzymes are denatured above 45 degrees. So the moment you take honey in hot water above 45 degrees Celsius and then wait it to cool, you've denatured all the enzymes. So you're only left with the sweetening part of it, because carbohydrate is not destroyed by heat. It doesn't change nature by heating. So you're only left with the heating part of it, with the sugar.
Yes.
But if you just could wait it to be a bit lower, manageable, palatable with your mouth around 45, thereabout,
Yeah.
40 to 45, then add honey at that point, you're going to still have the sweetening part of it, and you're still having now the enzymes and the vitamins, all the entire content of honey. And that's why the best way to consume honey for immunity and for chest condition, the best without even exaggeration, is direct. Scooping direct and into the mouth, because you will get all the benefits that the honey has to provide for your body.
Yeah. Let's talk about how you're playing with bees. I did not want the bees to touch me. Someone landing on my hair. I'm like, hey, please, sister, I'm a bee like you, but please. So, you've said there's bee therapy.
Yeah.
Speak to me about that. You enter a room and then you're stung by bees and then you leave.
Yeah.
And then
you go.
talk to us about, and then you go. Will you be okay? And then will you be? You've seen those videos and people are swollen.
Yeah, yeah. So now, we've got this bee here. So it can actually come on my body, and the very same bee is the one that stings.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
Where is it? It's gone somewhere.
It should be here. Let me get another one.
Oh, it's
You've
here.
seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get another one. So the very same one that is working on me is the very same bee that we use for therapy.
Yeah, it's actually stung you.
So once it stings, that's it. It actually, it doesn't die, but it doesn't sting again. It's here, it's working.
So I can touch that one that was
Yeah, sure.
already stung you.
It has nothing now.
Oh,
It has
it's
flown
gone.
away.
Yeah.
So this is a sting. You can come closer and see it is.
Yeah, lakini unaweza zoom hapo.
It's pumping, eh?
Really? Oh yeah.
So now it's pumping the venom. Pumping venom. Now, the purpose of the venom is to protect the hive from invasion. And studies now have shown the other way is that now the venom is one of the best therapies and remedies for most human conditions. We are taking conditions such as asthma, taking conditions such as menstrual cramps, some early stages of endometriosis, some early forms of arthritis and gout. We use them even for stimulation of the immunity, to stimulate the immunity. And we use them on various purposes: knee joint pains, knee pains, lower back pains, stiff necks, migraines. So it's a it has a vast application. So we've got various forms. We do now this bee sting therapy. We also do for people who have allergies, we have the oral venom. And we also have for people who like maybe nipping and they have allergies, we have the extracted venom for the joint balm.
So the oral one you've extracted and then you've made it into something
Into
that
a
someone
syrup,
can...
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that if you have an allergy for the sting, you take it orally.
No, okay.
If the condition is maybe on the joint, now you can also do the cream, the joint cream. So you actually have now the more or same the target is getting the venom inside them, because how the venom works is that it causes vasodilation. The veins dilate.
Yeah.
So when they dilate, now there's good passage of blood. So blood now, if it is a knee, there's good passage of blood here. So if I had some conditions that the constrictions of the vein were preventing blood oxygen, the nutrients that are required of this particular joint to avert a particular condition, now you find the body heals itself because now the blood is able to flow to this particular location, and you get the relief that you actually desired. So once we do that, now we come and remove, because now the venom is inside. Now this is the syringe. So I remove the syringe, now I'm left now with the venom. So that's what I was targeting, the venom, not the syringe.
So how does that... You've mentioned about issues of menstrual cramps and maybe early stages of endo. So how does that work? You have something also extracted as a syrup, or someone comes and then you...
Yeah.
And how much is too much?
We actually do the sting itself, the sting, and we there's a dosage for every person, but we must test if you have an allergy for the bee sting, for the venom.
Yeah.
So once you verify you don't have an allergy for the venom, now we go the next step of administration of the stings. There's a dosage that we start with, then the progressive dosages, which we must, even if you don't have an allergy, we must not still provoke the body to react. So there's a safe margin that we operate with, a person and the condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want us to talk about some money, because this is a business show and we need to talk about money, investments, ROI, risks. So in terms of how you started, maybe if you are able at least to give us a certain amount of how much you started with, and have you been able to get your ROI?
The business side of it is let's say, for example, a beehive is 5,000. We produce beehives and we sell to farmers, and we tell them and we show them how to practically do it. In terms of training, then it comes also with the attractants. So you put your hive there, you're just not waiting for the bees, because it has the attractants, so it is colonized. We call it colonization. So once it's colonized, the mathematics is as this: one beehive is 5,000 Kenya shillings. The beehive, it targets 12 to 15 kg of honey per harvest. In Kenya, we harvest twice per year. So if you harvest twice, let's take on the minimum side 12 kg times 2, that's 24 kg. Even if you sell your honey at 500 shillings, wholesale price, that's 12,000 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
1 year. So already is doubled your
money, the investment.
It has very minimal input, because the ones you set and it's colonized, the bees look for their flowers, look for water, they protect themselves. So the only thing you can enhance maybe security features if your home is susceptible to theft. You can safeguard and protect also the neighbors. You can fence off so that you cordon the apiary from public places. And those are things that you do one-off. So once you do and protect and you invest in your beekeeping and through the beehives, then already you're in business. Number two, remember we are fighting the challenge of adulteration, and adulteration comes because there is scarcity.
Yeah.
So we actually train you like who are your first customers? This should be your relatives. Your neighbors, they can see Sue has honey. Steve is already has some beehives here. So it's usually pre-booked. So I book 5 kgs the moment, the day you'll harvest, I book 5, I book 2, I book 1, I book. So by the time you consolidate your orders, already you're running on deficit. So I advise my farmers, don't start with massively. Start with 5 hives. Run the cycle, understand your ecosystem in the place you're going to place your beehive. How are the fruits, how are the flowering seasons here, what are the water sources, how is the safety security of my investment, how are neighbors responding, are they active, do I have a public place like a road, like a school nearby, so where am I going to place, so we train you on, we show you how to place your beehives so that you do not have actually some of those interferences with the public and also with your staff at your land.
Yeah.
Because you might place near your cattle, they may become a menace, near the house. And the African bee actually are very aggressive. So you must understand them. You must understand where you're going to place them. And the moment they are comfortable, like right now here you can see, we are right under
Yes.
a bee. And they are very, very, very calm. Because now they have domesticated over time to understand like we must coexist with them. And that's why you can see we are doing the therapy right under the beehive. Simply because now over ages we have understood them, they have understood us, and this is a commercial enterprise, and they have got no business. They're just in and out, and like the wild ones where they are used in environment where there are very less human noises and interference. So they become very violent at any provocation. But here, because they are used to human activities, they are adaptable. They have adapted. They are adaptable. They have adapted to such environment without disturbance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you harvest? Because we've seen people using smoke, and then when you're using the smoke, it's the bees die. Where do they go? So how do you harvest to make sure that even after harvesting, you still have more coming?
Yeah, that's a good question. We actually we prefer harvesting at night. Well, number one, they are a bit docile. Number two, they really can't fly far because they're a bit cold and it's dark. So the moment you harvest at night with the smoker actually it makes the bees, the way it has the same effect like ukikuwa smoked you sneeze, sijui what, unachanganikiwa. So that's the desire. So by the time you smoke them, they are hazy, they are all over, they are dizzy. You harvest, then you leave, then you protect yourself, you are less attacked by them during the harvest. So you optimally harvest within a very short time possible. Otherwise, if you don't use a smoker, they'll be all over your face with, of course, your own bee suit. They'll be all over. You actually cannot see what you're doing, and you might mess up even the harvesting itself.
Right now we are in an age where digital tech and innovation. So right now we are speaking even about agtech, where in the agricultural space, farmers are using more digitalized tools in the farm. Is there such a thing as embracing tech in this industry, in especially in matters bees, and have you been able to embrace it for yourself at least?
There was a study that is still ongoing about monitoring bees in the beehives using AI. And we limited it because there is some frequency being emitted by these electrical gadgets that were a bit not in sync with the frequency of the bees. So research is still ongoing for us to take the real-time data without causing any form of interference with the normal bees operation inside the beehive. So we are not actually left it behind. The only thing we have embraced is now in production, processing, but inside the beehive, we still want to be in harmony with the nature of the bees without interfering. Because remember, bees their wings vibrate at a very high frequency. And the moment now introduce something else with a high frequency inside the beehive, then it interferes with their natural cycles. So unlike cows where you can monitor with CCTVs because they're big enough, So remember, bees now you have to use the frequencies for you to understand. The frequency is high, maybe it's an indication of high temperature. The frequency is moderate, so the temperature is okay. Is high. It can also be used to see the volume inside the bee is reduced because the bee colonies are too big, or they have filled the honey. So also that reduces the volume for operation.
Yes.
So such kind of things it's still under from my end, so that we come up with a technology that doesn't actually interfere with the bees in their normal operations.
Yeah.
So it is ongoing. Maybe some parts of the world they are already concluded, but I'm not aware. But so far, it's something that is still ongoing.
Yeah. Now let's speak about maybe the products and how people can get access to the product. You've mentioned here things that I'm just like, what's propolis now, Sasa? What's that? Majority of the people who are watching, they're like me. They don't know such things, aside from just the honey that you put on bread or on pancakes. If you're not using syrup, that's all we know. But how can we be able to get the products? Like, for example, you have skincare. You have sunscreen where I can just apply sunscreen and it's made from honey and it's good for my skin. I don't need to get those ones that burn my skin. So what are the products that you have, and how can people get access to these products?
Very good. We with the current setup, Kenyans are very digital savvy, and we have our website, we have our contact, we have our WhatsApp, we have our Facebook page, Bellafam Africa, we have Instagram, Bellafam Africa, we have Twitter, Bellafam or X, Bellafam Africa, and all this, and also have our website, www.bellafamafrica.co.ke. And also we have our mobile contact 0706 948 So with the products now, we actually have now this we have the honey. This is the honey.
Yes.
And we have various forms of honey. We have acacia, we have forest.
Yeah, this is forest honey.
That's forest honey.
Yeah.
And this is acacia honey.
Oh, there's a difference.
Yeah, I want you actually to taste and tell me.
What's the difference, and how do you tell this is acacia? Yes.
Just taste and then let me know.
Yeah.
So
I want to clear the taste of that one so that I'm not confused. Okay. This one is more sweeter.
the forest is more sweeter than the acacia.
Than the acacia, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was telling. The forest is mixed honey, mixed flowers, so more sugar. This is acacia from acacia tree, less sugar, but has a distinct aroma.
Yes.
Now, after that, now you also have what you use the eucalyptus honey. So, do you mind a this thing? So this eucalyptus that you use for making cough syrup.
It's honey. It's still honey.
Oh, sure.
Before I'm stung by this bee. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So the ones who have colds and
Coughs.
it's almost like it has mint. Oh, what's that?
That's eucalyptus.
Okay.
Now this is the body
So
cream.
all these things you can get at the website Bellafam Africa, right?
Yeah. So we also harvest. This is beeswax.
Oh.
So this wax we use it for body creams. This body cream, we it actually is a sunscreen, and it's very good for the skin.
Yeah.
If you have acne, if you have got old skin, you want rejuvenated skin.
It's actually moisturizing.
Very moisturizing.
Yeah.
It's protective, it's moisturizing, and it's a protection as a sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yeah.
So you apply it on the face, you apply it on the body. So you can see how we apply it on our face, how it looks like.
It has a really natural scent. It's almost like, yeah, earthy.
Natural.
Yes, natural earthy. Yeah.
Yeah, so the other product we harvest is this propolis.
So actually, this one you need to explain to us what's propolis.
I will.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's raw. This is raw propolis. And raw propolis, what happens is that if the beehive has an opening and it's susceptible wind, dust, animals penetrating,
Yeah.
they get gum from the back of trees.
The back. Yeah, I know that gum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then they come mix it with their saliva and seal that hole.
Okay.
So once they seal that hole, it becomes almost solid-like. Number two, the entrance which they are entering, if it is too big for them, they will reduce it
Oh yes.
using propolis. Either when it is too cold or it's too big for them. So they reduce it to the size they want using propolis. So we come and extract this propolis. Once you extract the propolis, we have the technology to convert it into a liquid. So this propolis is the one now that we use for human consumption. So we use propolis for tonsils, we use propolis for people with ulcers, we use propolis for people with various conditions, we use propolis for immunity.
Yes.
We use propolis for chest conditions, sinuses. Externally, if you have a wound, you pour propolis, it seals your skin. So we use it in water. Allergies. When kids open school, you find like the first 1 week,
Wanapata homa, yeah.
So if your kids are on propolis, you'll find water transist without a day off from school. So that's the beauty about propolis. It's a very strong natural antibiotic, very proven and very strong and very powerful.
Yeah. How do you make sure that people don't start calling you daktari wa kienyeji? Yet they're exposed to all this medication that's in the chemist and they're coming back, because sometimes people feel like this thing is retrogressive, yet this is actually the solution.
Correct.
So how do you make sure that they know this is where it's at, it's not at the chemist?
We actually do on our social media platforms and all our activities. Number two, we are highly specialized in bee products. I don't do herbs, I don't do spices. I just, because that's what I studied.
Yeah.
And I've seen results.
Yeah.
And anything that is studied and has results, you can prove to the masses. So that's exactly what we do. And we do not come with like it's an elixir, it treats all human conditions. No. If you see somebody telling you that,
They are lying.
now call him kienyeji, daktari wa kienyeji,
Daktari wa
because
mitishamba.
you are supposed to know all your indications, this and this and this. Beyond that, I don't deal with it. Because if there is one stop for everything, then we do not need all the knowledge around. We can stop at the beehive, you healed your diabetes, no, it doesn't work that way. It has got its limitation. We've got our own limitations. Every doctor has got his own capacity, and it's best to be known with a specific line. So ours is a natural pharmacy, it's a beehive pharmacy, and it has got its indications and it has got its contraindications. So we are limited to a particular range of conditions, which we clearly know that the bees surely do help.
Yeah. And finally, maybe what has been the impact of this setup in this community? Are you training farmers? Are you having master classes? Are you offering them maybe a starter kit for them to also get into the business? What has been the impact of such a setup in the community around you?
It's actually the community around us has strongly embraced it, more so because we became very scientific.
Yeah.
You know, when you're dealing with a particular community, it actually wants something that is provable. And we were pushed further by some of our clients to have classes where we train people on now the structured beekeeping, which we usually do the last Thursday of every month. Because we must train people. Even you want to start this way. Do not
Yes.
start kenyeji. Don't go hanging hives. What do you expect? Because we've got pests and predators that affect your behavior. You may have very good colony, but it succumbs to pests and predators. We've got the human factor. We've got the environmental factor. We've got what products. How are you supposed to be prepared for this? What are the products are you targeting? What are the markets? What are the market like? What is the information out there? What is the public knowledge people are having about this product? So it has been uptaken very well, and we have a lot to prove to people why beekeeping, the benefits. So you find people start with the products. The moment they realize the products are working, then somebody say, let me own my own hives. So we are not limited. So you go further, train them, provide the equipment, the beehives, the bee suits, the extractors, the smokers, everything from here. So we are just like a one-stop for the equipment, the product, and the services, and the therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe finally, what has been the impact of you and the company itself being part of the chamber, the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce?
No, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce has been a platform that has made us to realize the potency of coming together, because they are a platform where it's internationally recognized, and you'll find any international company coming to Kenya, they will prefer starting with a known organization towards the unknown. So the first landing, they usually members of Chamber of Commerce. We want a company that is highly specialized in beekeeping. So they say, okay, in our database we have Bellafam Africa. So let me contact them. So if they're interested in hosting you, then you can pay them a visit.
Yeah.
Then you have we have some what you call networking sessions across board. So manufacturers, producers across board, and they have clustered us in regions. Murang'a chapter, sijui wapi, Nairobi chapter, then there's the regional chapter. So you find at those platforms, you are informed of whatever is happening in the business world
Yeah.
on real-time basis. Then you've got newsletters that they send when a new company joins. So you go through, are we going to partner? Is it in my line of interest?
Yeah.
By and by you're burdened together.
Yeah.
So it actually it's a platform where it brings across the business people and the enterprises on a level that helps us to cut across oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25-year-old Kimutai wants to start such a farm. How much do they need?
With beekeeping, you can start as little as 5,000 with one beehive. The only thing is you start with a modern so that you clearly cut where your direction is, because the traditional ones, they have their own limitation, and there's the reason why it has been designed to be modern. So if you start with traditional, very low yield, then you interfere with the colony, and so you'll find my Kimutai eventually says, I'm harvesting only 3 or 5 kgs of honey. Then it takes time because he has interfered with the colony. So that's what now we want people to. If you just start with the 10,000. Start with one hive, some equipment, and some of these things are permanent. So you'll just keep on adding. They are not consumable until zimeisha. Then no, they are continuously being in production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much, Steve, for that. Was a lot. In fact, what is that one you've given me for making cough syrup? Is it you've already made the syrup
Yeah,
itself? I can feel it, and I've just tasted kidogo sana. So if you want all this information that you've gotten on this episode, maybe you still want more info and you want to interact with these other products aside from honey, you can just reach out to Bellafam Africa. Yeah, you can reach them out on their website.
Yeah, sure.
And also on socials where you are equally very active. You
Correct.
can find someone there, they will speak to you. You can get yourself uh, you
The
said
body
it's the
cream.
body cream, but it's also body cream,
Moisturizer.
sunscreen. The girls, you want to protect your face, just come here and get sunscreen instead of
And look like
breaking
me.
the
Am I
bank.
looking bad?
You actually you don't have acne, so
No?
this is a sign that if you want to treat acne, these are things you can get readily available for you at Bellafam Africa. This has been Biz and Banter, and I believe you learned something. If not, you can also get to interact with us on the comment section and also on all our socials at Urban TV 254. Myself at Sue Senge on all social media. And until next time, see you abambe, man.